We're about to talk about these team robots. What's going on, future entrepreneurs? Welcome back to your favorite channel where we talk passive income, stocks, crypto, and affiliate marketing. Go ahead and give me that LNS special. Get the like and the subscribe button to help me get to my 500 subs by the end of the month. Now let's get into today's video. If guys, you already read the title, you already saw my thumbnail, so you know we're about to talk about some of these COTPS bots that are going around. Every team, well, not every team, most teams have a bot. Some teams have different bots. There's different prices for the bots. There is a free one that you can use, but you have to set it up yourself, which is pretty much most of other teams as well. So I'm going to tell you the ins, I'm going to tell you the outs, I'm going to tell you the positives, I'm going to try to tell you the negatives of each and every one of these bots that I've seen. I've heard about one, but I haven't seen it, which was from the COTPS system itself. I haven't seen anything from it, so I'm not going to talk about that one. If it does come out, I'll come out with another separate video talking about that. Well, let's get into the first one that we're going to be talking about. And the first one we're going to be talking about is from Jamsy's Adventure. He has a bot for his particular team. If you join under him, he has the bot that you can, as you can see here, you can register. He has packages. And it's a pretty clean looking website. It's a nice size page. And as you can see, you come down to the bottom, the benefits of his bots is you never miss a trade. That's pretty much all the bots you won't miss a trade. I would say whichever bot or whichever team you decide to use, just make sure you monitor it for the first couple of days to make sure it's working properly, to make sure it's not missing trades, because there will be times when you're first setting it up that you don't know if it's going to work properly. Now, I first started off with the iMacros bot because when I started, there weren't a lot of bots. There weren't a lot of teams that actually had bots. There was one team that had a bot, but it changed, so they had their own. So most teams started to break off and create their own separate bots. So the one when I first started, I had the iMacros, which is 100% free. I may be making a video today showing you guys how to set that up, but let's talk about this one for right now. This is Jamsy's Adventures bot. Never miss a trade. Okay, saves you time and sleep, so you don't have to be up at 1, 2, 3 in the morning to be clicking a button. That's what the bot is going to do for you. Pretty much all the bots are going to do that. Never stress the small stuff. Now there are some differences between some of the other bots with our team. What this particular person has a team that can pretty much set the bot up for you. I looked at this before. He has a team that can set it up for you. He can host it for you if you don't want to host it on your own computer. So those are the options that he does present. And about pricing packages, these are all one-time. OTF is one-time. I thought it was one-time offer, but I guess one-time, I'm not sure. But OTF, someone is just a one-time purchase. So let's look at the first one, the $50 bot. Is you pay a one-time fee for the bot license, and you get everything set up yourself. So this is pretty much where you buy the bot. They're more likely going to send you instructions on how to set it up. You can either use a VPS or you can not. You can also use a VPS on your phone, and you can monitor from your phone, and you can also set up the VPS on your laptop as well. So I have it on both because at first I didn't know if it would turn off on my phone. Would it still be connected? Do it have to be directly connected to an internet source? So no, it does not. So using a VPS, you don't have to have your phone directly connected to the internet for the bot to keep running. You can run out of signal because I am a driver, just like my name says. I am a passive income trucker. I do drive trucks. So there's going to be times where I run into spots where I do not have signal. So if I don't have signal, one of my concerns was, okay, let's say I don't have signal, will my bot still be working? Yes, it would be if you have a VPS. But if you have it running off of your computer, in my situation, that wouldn't work for me because I'm not always going to have internet. My computer would have to always be connected to my mobile phone or whatever I would have for Wi-Fi or whatever I would have for a hotspot. So I chose to use a VPS because that situation made the best sense for me. If you're traveling, I would say that makes sense for you, but because I'm all over the place in different spots, I don't always have signal. Sometimes the truck stop I go to don't even have signal. So I'll have the Wi-Fi. That worked out best for me, which is a VPS. If you want to look at the one I chose, it's called VPS Dime. I think I'm going to put a link down in the description. You can check that out. They're not very expensive. You can get some for $6, some are $12. I chose one that was about, I think, like $10 because I wanted to make sure I had enough RAM to make sure it ran properly. But that's something for another day. Let's get back into this. So you get one bot license. So if you have multiple accounts, with COTPS allows you to have multiple. You can, as far as I know, you can have 2 accounts, but I'm not sure if you can have anything past 2. And you can use your same name. You just have to set up with a different phone number and use a different email. Now, what I did is I have a Android phone, so you can, if you have Android phone and you have Gmail, you can use the Google Voice. Just set up, if you don't have that already, you can set up Google Voice on your phone and use that as a separate number. That's 100% free, and that's another way if you wanted to open up a second account. And future releases, that's something else. Like recently, well, not too recent, but since I've been in the system maybe a month, the interface changed. So with the iMacros bot, it threw it off because they changed the button. So when they had an update, the iMacros bot had to be redone. So you have to go in and reconfigure it and get it to work all over again. So if you join the team where they have a updates, all you have to do is just wait for the update, and I'm pretty sure they'll send you what you have to do after that. But you don't have to worry about the updates, like going in with the iMacros, which you don't really have any support with iMacros. You don't have no one that's pretty much going to do all the updates for you, or it's going to be more time consuming than it would be if you're already on someone's team who's going to be doing all those updates for you. So that's the benefit of that. Single one account, multiple account discount is a lifetime license. So as long as you're a member, I'm assuming you'll get the lifetime license, and also new bot releases. Okay, now what's the difference between this and this? Let's see here. I don't really see one. Let's say you pay for the bot plus a one-time fee for installation and setup. So this is the one where they set it up for you, and installation and support, and they set up everything for you on your VPS. So this is one where you have to purchase your own VPS, which is what I was talking about a second ago, the VPS Dime VPS server that I use. And you have to set up the VPS. It's not hard to set up. I may make a video on that as well, on how to set up a VPS or how to open an account with a VPS. It's not hard at all. And once you do that, they're going to send you an email with all of your information, and you log in, and you will have to give them there's this particular team from James's Adventure his information so they can log into your VPS and set everything up for you. So that's a $75 one-time fee if that's the choice that you want to make on his particular offer. And the last one I see here is $45 a month, which is a premium shared hosting. So this is more than likely if you don't want the VPS and you don't want to set up on your computer, they can host it for you. And the $45 per month, that comes with one license. So if you have multiple accounts, it would not work. Or you may have to call them and see if they can give another option to you to do a second account. They manage the hosting, all the releases. You get one single account. I thought those two were the same, the bot license and the COT account, but I thought that would be the same, but okay. The account setup, after sales support, and a new bot releases. So it's pretty much the same, except this is pretty much just the hosting of the VPS server. You're going to use theirs instead of setting up on yours. The only thing with that is if it is an issue with it on their end, then it's pretty much nothing you can do until they fix it. That's the negative side of that part. If they're hosting it for you and something happens on the server that they have it hosted on, then the only way you would know is when you log into your account and you see that it's pretty much the same sales, or you check the time frame and the times may show hours apart, where it's past those 2 hours and a little bit, like maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, where you should have your cycles done for that particular day. So those are the only negatives I see from this. I mean, if that's something that you like to, if you're interested in, you can go to jamsesadventure.com. This is not my team. This is someone else's team who created a website, and these are the packages that he has available for this particular offer. Now move right along to the next one. I'm going to talk about the team that I'm on. We have our own team bot as well. Our team bot is different from this one. It's pretty much the way our team bot is set up is just the way the original bot was when I first joined from the first team. And with that, the thing about that team bot is you have to have $500 in your account to use it. It doesn't matter if you put in $100 now and you add $400 later. As long as you get to $500, you still can get the bot. So if you put in $50 and you work your way up to $500, you can start using the bot after that if that's what you would like to do. Just send an email to the support team or to the page that I'm going to leave down below. Well, it'll have the instructions on the page down below with the team resources tab and all the information in there on how you can get access to it once you reach the 500. But it doesn't matter if you make a 500 deposit today or if you make 300 deposits a day and a 200 deposit over the next couple of weeks. As long as you get your account to the $500 mark, you have access to the team bot. Now, this particular team bot, the difference is our team bot is there's no monthly fees. There's no one-time fees. It's pretty much 100% free as long as you have $500 in your account. You don't have to pay $50 a month for hosting. You will have to do your own hosting, so that's one of the parts of it. So if you're not familiar with hosting, I guess you can check out a video. I'll create one probably in the next couple of days, or maybe sometime next week, on how to do that as well. The updates are pretty much free. So, I mean, it's just the difference between the two bots you can see is there's no monthly fee, there's no one-time fee. All of those other fees will be erased. But the only downside is you have to set up your VPS and pay that monthly fee, whatever it is. I saw one that was $6 a month. I'm not sure if how is that going to work. I'm not sure how much RAM that is. I just kind of saw it glancing earlier when I was checking out VPSs. But the one that I used, I made sure I got one that was kind of like a middle of the tier pack, that was a decent one that I knew would work. But I'm not sure how many bots would work on the one that I have. But I'll probably be testing that in a couple of days as well. That's pretty much it for our team bots. I mean, you pretty much have to have 500 in your account. It doesn't matter the time frame. You can start with 100 and have it later. You have no monthly fees, no one-time fees, and you will get updates. Oh, I almost forgot. Our team bot, and I think the other GMG's Adventure bot does this as well. Let me go ahead and log in so I can show you what I mean. So when you come to your account, when you start referring others and you start having people on your team, you go to the My Team account. And as you can see on level 1, I'll give it a second to load. It's probably going to show nothing here. If I go to level 2, it may show nothing. But what happens is the bot that we have on our team, what it would do is it comes to the level 1, it will come to the level 2, and it comes to the level 3. And what it does is it takes all of the profit. If there was something here, right now it's not. So if there was something there, the bot will come along and it would take all of this and it would add it to your total. So you don't have to come in and touch pretty much anything. So there was one guy I was talking about in my other video. He would come in every day and he made about $4,000 every single day from his level 1, level 2, and level 3 team. And what he would do is he would receive it and he would add it to his total, and he would just make a withdrawal and send it to where he was sending it to, whatever wallet that he had. Now our team bot comes through each and every one of these, and it adds it to your to the balance on your account. And what that does is that kind of creates a snowball effect. So when you come down here, let's see, get here. What it does, it takes all that money and it sends it to your wallet balance. And so the next time the bot comes around, it takes the wallet balance and it starts with transactions. And from those transactions, it starts to move it from here to here. And that pretty much turns into just pretty much a snowball effect. I mean, your money grows a lot faster. Your money's going to grow quicker. And that's the benefit pretty much of that. So you don't have to pretty much come in and touch anything. Now, since I'm assuming that he had used iMacros as his bot, so he has to come in every day and do that for each one of those tabs that I just showed you a second ago. But I mean, it's going to depend on what you can deposit, on what you can get from our team bot. And I think there was one more bot that we can talk about here, and that one is the one that you're going to have to set up yourself, and that is the iMacros bot. MIACROS. It may not show up. It's pretty much a browser extension where you can you pretty much download it and you set it up on the VPS. Now you can try to set it up on your computer, but like I was saying, if you're a driver like me, that's not going to work. If you have a home computer, you can set it up on your home computer. But what I would say is, if you can, put it on a tablet that you're going to leave where no one's going to be able to have access to it, and make sure it's charged so it doesn't cut off. I would say connect it to either a tablet or a laptop that you're not going to be using, or that's not going to be open for someone to get in or turn off. So it will, because if you leave it on a computer and it's connected to the internet and it's not on the VPS is running 24/7. It's not turning. It doesn't turn off. It's always running. You just have to make sure, if you do go in and you make a transaction where you want to make a withdrawal and you turn your bot off, that you go back in and turn it back on. That's pretty much it. The VPS is always running. It's 24/7. Even if someone turns off your computer, the VPS is still going to be running, making sure all your transactions are still going through. Now, this particular bot, it does the same thing, but I use mine. When I first started, I used it on the VPS, which works out the best in my opinion. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much to say about iMacros. It's not going to be any updates. It's not going to do what I showed with each level 1, 2, and 3. And like if there's an update, you're going to have to wait for someone to figure out how to redo the iMacros bot. And I think someone made a video, but I'm going to make one showing you how to just set up the regular iMacros bot and use it to just start clicking. If you don't have the, like if you join our team, you don't have the 500 and you don't want to pay Jamsy's team to set it up for you, you can just wait till your account builds up to 500. But in the meantime, you can still use the iMacros bot, which works just fine. You just have to set it up. That's pretty much it. You're going to have to manually set it up. And on our team, there's no one who don't have a team tech that's going to set it up for you. So you're going to pretty much set it up on your own. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all 3 of the bots that I know about. The one from Jamsy's Adventure, the iMacros bot, and the team bot that we have. I don't have the site for it right. I don't think there's a site for it right now. It's pretty much you just, once you get to it, you send the email with a screenshot showing your account balance, and they send you the bot. Once he verifies your ID and all the other information. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button a couple times to help me get the 500 by the end of the month goal. I know it's a big goal, y'all, but it's a goal that I'm very, very determined to get to. I'm going to keep pumping out videos every single day, whether it's COTPS, whether it's ClickBank, whether it's about affiliate marketing, whether it's about any other subject I talk about on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Passive Income Trucker. I'm out.